Today's lesson is about writing correct sentences. It's a review of what we learned in the beginning of the year. Here are the two main rules. First of all, every sentence must begin with a capital letter, and every sentence must end with punctuation marks. Without these two things above, sentences could become run-on sentences. That means they just keep going and going and going, and you don't know where to start and where to stop. We also learned that there were 4 types of sentences. The first kind is called declarative. That's just a statement. The bird is black. Starts with a capital letter, ends with a period. An interrogative sentence asks a question such as, "Who are you?" Starts with a capital letter, and it ends with a question mark. An imperative sentence is a command. "Sit down, please," starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. An exclamatory sentence shows strong feelings. This ends with an exclamation point. "That's really cool," starts with a capital T and ends with an exclamation mark. Let's practice some of these together. Here's a sentence. "The race is in Alaska, the mushers are on the trail." As you can see, it's not following any of the rules, so you have to go in and fix them. The first thing we need to do is change it to a capital letter in the beginning. "The race is in Alaska, the mushers are on the trail." Somewhere we need to separate these so it's not a run-on sentence. "The race is in Alaska." Let's add a period there. It's a declarative sentence. It's just a statement. Now we have to begin the next sentence with a capital letter. "The mushers are on the trail." Another declarative sentence. It's just a statement. It ends in a period. Now let's read it again. "The race is in Alaska. The mushers are on the trail." Much better. Let's try again. "Who will win the race?" We have no rules being followed here, so we need to go back and change it to a capital W. "Who will win the race?" Now, because it's an interrogative sentence or a question, we need to end it with a question mark. To correct it, it now says, "Who will win the race?" Let's try another one. "How excited the dogs are to run." Now be careful when you look at this. We're used to having the word how be in the front of a question, like "How are you?" But is this sentence asking a question? How excited the dogs are to run. First of all, let's go in and fix the very first thing we need to fix and put a capital H at the beginning of the sentence. How excited the dogs are to run. This is an exclamatory sentence. It's full of emotion, so we need to end it with an exclamation mark, not a question mark. How excited the dogs are to run. Much better. "The dogs have trained hard, watch them run." Now, it sounds like a run-on sentence. "The dogs have trained hard, watch them run." Let's go in and fix it. The first thing we need to do is start with the capital letter. The dogs have trained hard, the dogs have trained hard, watch. You need to figure out where to put that period. The dogs have trained hard. Sounds like a good spot for me. It's a declarative sentence. It's just a statement. The dogs have trained hard, which means we need to start this next one with a capital letter. Watch them run. It is imperative, which means it's commanding you to do it. Watch them run. It ends in a period. So now it reads, "The dogs have trained hard. Watch them run." Let's do another one. "The trail goes over Rainy Pass. Many mushers crash here." The trail goes over Rainy Pass. Many mushers crash here. Definitely a run-on sentence. The first thing you do is you need to go in and correct it with a capital T. The trail goes over Rainy Pass. That sounds like a good place to stop for me. It's a declarative sentence. It gets a period. We need to start this next one with a capital letter. Many mushers crash here. It's just a declarative sentence. It ends with a period. The trail goes over Rainy Pass. Many mushers crash here. So as you can see, two simple rules that are easy to fix.